Hi guys, this is Darryl with Lee's Lawn Care and Services. How y'all been, man? How y'all been out there in these lawn care streets? I'm back. Well, I didn't make many videos, but I never left. How y'all doing, man? I'm at another one of my accounts. I'm getting ready to get out and push more. It haven't. I called the dealer yesterday to see the status of the machines. They've been in there a week, and he said no, they're not ready. Tech was sick for 2 days, so this weather's been funny. You can hear it in my voice too. This weather's been up and down. It's been cold. It's been hot. It's been cold. It's been hot. And I just been fortunate. I haven't gotten sick, but this weather can do that to you. I can definitely understand that. But yeah, man, I wanted to talk to you in this video about lawn care scams, man. They got a lot of people putting out content now saying, you do 50 yards at 50, 60 bucks is this amount of money, that amount of money. In my opinion, and maybe they are getting that, I don't know. But I think it's unrealistic because every yard, yeah, you can do that, but there's some people that's, not gonna go for that because they probably can't afford that. And then there's some people, they have a budget. I mean, if they have if they have a good balance about them, then they understand, hey, I can find this, I can get this done for cheaper or whatever. So, that money makes a difference. And then not only that, they're putting up there that they could do 10 yards at $50, $60 a yard and getting $500-$600. To me, that's unrealistic. If you work in these lawn care streets, you know that you're not going to be able to charge everybody that amount. Or, yeah, you can probably get those customers at that, but then you still got expenses. They don't put none of that up there. Notice they don't do that, but what they do, they put that up there. Hey, start that business, do this, do that. Get this kind of money, that kind of money. I've been in this business for over 20 years, and I got a good way about me and about how things go, around about how things happen. And I'm just being realistic. Maybe they're getting that. I don't know. I don't think so. I work in these streets. A lot of guys, a lot of my followers who work in these streets too, they know that that's kind of unrealistic to get that type of clientele. You may find it, you may run up on it. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I have a few yards that's that, but not every yard that I have is that. It's just not being realistic. And then, like I say, for them also, they're not putting no expenses. So yeah, it's just straight cash money. You're not counting your gas, not counting your transportation, not counting your tools, and if you have anything that breaks on you out in these streets, if you have to go buy another weed eater or anything of that nature, ain't none of that included in there. They just putting the cash, and I know a lot of people getting Google eyes going like, hey, yeah, Dude, come on, man. Got to be realistic, man. If you're doing this business, you're going to have expenses. You're going to have stuff break on you. And every customer you have is not going to be paying that kind of money. I just don't believe it, And if they are paying that kind of money, it's not going to be long term. I have, like I said, I have certain businesses that do that, and certain customers that do that. But even the richest of customers, that I have a few of them that's very well off. And be honest with you, rich people are very frugal, dude. Very frugal. I don't know what type of situation they got in other areas. Maybe they got that going on, but down here, like I said, some of the rich people that I know, and it's a mixture of them, and I have a few of them as clients, and they're frugal. They like to take in money. They don't like to give out a whole lot of money. To stay rich, they take in more than they put out. And that's that's a budget. If you want to be successful in your business, you got to take in more than you put out. Yeah, you took in $500, but if you spend $490 in supplies, equipment, and paying people and all, $10 profit is not going to do you a whole lot of good. So watch these guys, man. They're putting a lot of stuff out, and I'm not knocking them, but I just feel like it's unrealistic, in my opinion. My opinion is one of many, that type of thing. So that's what I'm saying, guys. Just take it with a grain of salt, with anything. That's how I look at it. So you guys have a great day today. I'm going to get out here and get back on my push more game and get these yards done. And, we'll go from there. Love you. Peace.